getting chosen from the crate. I then get slapped on a plate for biting motherfuckers to tell me they still ain't full. One pull from the sleeve, and all I believe is relieved in a circular fashion. Not to mention ears that I be blasting. Ask them, huh? Ask them what? They just can't hear. Shape of a hemisphere in one dimension. Plus, not to mention all of the attention at the parties that I rip. But I don't skip like some trick-ass CDs. Go smoke some BDs to signify hip-hop. When I stop, the party gets pissed. Another rhythm is missed, the DJ gets dissed. But what you expected when you're fucking with a record? I'll hit you in the neck with revolutions per the second. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Round and round and round I go. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Round and round and round I go. The DJ's a motherfucker, says me in the West. They try to play me out to see what side of me's the best. And I must confess, oftenly they contend, but every time always B-side wins again. I spin, but then they switch my pitch cause they be itching for a scratch. Well, I'm remaining single cause there'll be no match. What's the catch? A phrase that pays is on some other and an instrumental that amazes. I go gold, the radios jock me, and when I go platinum, they all wanna copy. Oh, stop me, no, start me back. They react like a pacemaker, make the metronome react. It's a known fact, some records rap slaps your saperillac. But I'll leave it intact cause I wanna see you back. Moving, it has been proven that the goose could tap your spinal. You couldn't stop the profit, so don't try to stop the vinyl. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Round and round and round I go. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Round and round and round I go. Respect off a dope mic check. Respect off a dope mic check. Respect off a dope mic check. Rappers respect. Get respect. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Get respect off a dope mic check. Rappers respect. Get respect. Respect. Bees in the flowers and trees like a verb. Freeze in the hours that needs my soul. Really not mine, just a loner. Take time so I get to know its owner. Birds, birds of the sky, neither weak nor so. Overlooking thoughts from a plane. Never speak lies so we can't understand. Who are the birds of the land? Bees, bees. Moving pollination also makes the buzz humble. Many bees bubble. Cooperation until its nation self-destruction. Can you parallel it? Flowers, irrigated seas through showers. Representing April, born in the land, then picked up by hand onto a pretty girl, then leaves like trees. Trees providing oxygen to my brain until he falls like rain. Willows that weak like pillows that sleep contain my dreadlocks encased in his nest. Flowers and trees like a verb. Freeze in the hours that needs my soul. Really not mine, just a loner. Take time so I get to know its owner. Birds, birds of the sky, neither weak nor so. Overlooking thoughts from a plane. Never speak lies so we can't understand. Who are the birds of the land? Bees, bees. Moving pollination also makes the buzz humble. Many bees bubble. Cooperation until this nation self-destruction. Can you parallel it? Flowers, irrigated seas through showers. Representing April, born in the land, then pick off my hand onto a pretty girl, then leaves like trees. Trees providing oxygen to my brain until he falls like rain. Willows that weep like pillows that sleep contain my dreadlocks encased in his nest. can honestly say I hate all the bullshit in rap and all the stress that goes along with it. I try to forget it, often puffing on a blunt. But puffing on a blunt makes the days turn months. And fronts can't afford them. Kids, I had to abort them. My body language was stiff. Boredom causing me to think twice as nice about the friends that I'm choosing. When groups came to town, I often found myself smoozing, telling them they dope when they really ain't. Hoping the rush from the lyrical brush don't smear the paint from the writing on the walls. I call with the scream, coming from an extreme to present. I hope I learned the lesson of the unsung poet. If you understand, then act like you feel it. Tell me, brother, will it make you a dip if I decide not to riff with the trivia like Cliff? I'll fly away and be back on the track by Monday. If it's manic, I'm sure I won't panic. This planet is rock. So why should I jock to be down with the sheep while the rest of the flock sleeps? I'm called on dolo. Mind motion, Ivan and Rolo. Around and round, around I go. Now will the record stop on the needle? I'll leave it to Bobito to give me a break. I sway from the top of the bay down to Swan Lake. I'll leave it to Bobito to give me a break. I sway from the top of the bay down to Swan Lake. I'm searching for the phrase that pays and trying to make a living in rap. For this is how we spend our days. I'm searching for the phrase that pays and trying to make a living in rap because I heard rhyme pays. I'm searching for the phrase that pays and trying to make a living in rap. For this is how we spend our days. I'm searching for the phrase that pays and trying to make a living in rap because I heard rhyme pays. Although I struggle, apparently I get no monies for the trouble and bear the weight of the world on my shoulders and wish that the holder of the boulder would let me be the microphone controller. Now maybe when you're older, he replies, so I begin to despise all the guys that made it there before me. Now if I had a tape, would they ignore me? The sad answer is yes, the rhythm is the rebel. So fresh has nothing to do with being signed. I'm seeing in my mind a rhyme that's freeing for the time, but time and time again they misinterpret the lingo and say they do not hear a single. I'm searching for the phrase that pays and trying to make a living in rap. For this is how we spend our days. I'm searching for the phrase that pays and trying to make a living in rap because I heard rhyme pays. I'm searching for the phrase that pays and trying to make a living in rap. For this is how we spend our days. I'm searching for the phrase that pays and trying to make a living in rap because I heard rhyme pays. The mate that fate created sits on the peak of a hilltop elated. Men's that she crushed last year's not related. The mate that fate created sits on the peak of a hilltop elated. Men's that she crushed last year's not related. In form of a shower, I would reach an hour after minute. Every second that you was wet, you know that I be in it. Beginning at the break of your day, then at dusk, if I must let you out, it's okay. There'll be no questions asked. She'd be out fornicating though without a care in the world, because she knew that I was at home waiting. I told her to wait in the water, but she didn't listen, didn't take it as a diss. Maybe she was hard of hearing, fearing that I wouldn't see her again. I told her to come back anytime she wanted to be cleansed. Her sins were unbelievable, inconceivable, and to top it all off, she was sleeping with my best friend. The mate that fate created sits on the peak of a hilltop elated. Men's that she crushed last year's not related. The mate that fate created sits on the peak of a hilltop elated. Men's that she crushed last year's not related. The mate that fate created was highly overrated. My friends would often tell me like a check she was supposed dated, but now I'm glad we made it. In the rink we skated, holding hands and passing by while others rollerbladed. The kissing and the grinding, the hiding and the finding, the whining and the dining, the good nights and the crying. Sad whenever things seemed to go crazy. This girl was amazing, a beauty like a daisy, but she seemed to have a daze, had me in a haze. The funky attitude I couldn't face, so I had to give her up, and now I'm feeling kinda blue. Oh, what should I do? Oh, what should I do? The mate that fate created sits on the peak of a hilltop elated. Men's that she crushed last year's not related. The mate that fate created sits on the peak of a hilltop elated. Men's that she crushed last year's not related.
Through my mind, through portholes, and sort those messages from above. I'll be doing it for the love to be free like a dove, and peace be my message. Then I'll put it in a sentence with others to rhyme with it. Intended for the real hip-hop to arise, and we'll ride and outside to put the bullshit aside, so that you can free your mind in time. You will understand that the wind blows and makes the sound of the chimes. And then I'll drop a rhyme in the sign of a Taurus chorus instrumental. Could you find my mental? It's essential that you have the potential to rock the initials MC. Why? Because the average MC, he can't even MC, so why he claim MC? Master of ceremony, you better rock to let it be and let an MC rock the party while I sit back reminiscing of the days of lottie-toddy. Cause that's when they got on the mic and moved everybody, but as the times change, reps are rearranged, evolved through a bunch of shit. Now I hope they can be saved, cause those schemers and dreamers with beamers all think alike. They all think alike. Instrumental, could you find my mental? It's essential that you understand the lyrical potential. Yo, instrumental, could you find my mental? It's essential that you understand the ways of the world. Instrumental, could you find my mental? It's essential that you understand the lyrical potential. Yo, instrumental, could you find my mental? It's essential that you understand the ways of the world. When the day breaks, my mind takes its course upon collision. I arrive along division, carry the three who be me plus two others. Subtracting all white brothers from the equation is only interpretation of real hip-hop with some gold frets and leather. Factoring out the weather. Now he's a mathematician. I don't laugh at the sight of
with no composition. I've devised a formula that applies to all users, confuses then fuses voice with rhythm of choice, breaking MC square roots down until it's moist, then understood by second graders. No faders, just the equators within my prime. I use my mind numero uno, you know me as the least common denominator. With no denomination, I know no perpetration, just elation. To evaluate the word problem that you're facing, I'm erasing. Most MCs will be that certain task that even Dr. Einstein wouldn't ask. I declared and dared to scared to be prepared for what I have shared, to be me, L or E equaling MC squared. Squared. Instrumental, could you find my mental? It's essential that you understand the lyrical potential. Yo, instrumental, could you find my mental?
It's essential that you understand the ways of the world.
Instrumental, could you find my mental? It's essential that you understand the lyrical potential. Yo, instrumental, could you find my mental?
It's essential that you understand the ways of the world.
Stargate. 1955, the USA. It was August the 25th. Then he came to life.
This planet, everything has rhythm. On this planet, everything has rhythm. Everything has rhythm. Everything has soul. Everything has meaning. We all must reach our goal.
As he handed me the pen, my brain had deja vu. Examination of the situation was a trap. I held the pen while thinking back to what Jack the Mac had said about a contract. Escape my only task. I stabbed the VP, then ripped off his mask. It was Kane, no time to explain. Backflip through the window, glass and endo, and a small trace of blood left. The A&R gave chase. Radio from a utilities case around his waist to the station. I'm off for rotation. Explanation, Kane was the evil brother, too jealous and so he had to die. If he was Kane, then who am I? Leaped over the fax machine and tripped over some demos. Saw mine's MJGs and idle modes. I drop one and it explodes. I'm cautious as I'm creeping through the offices. I hear shots in my mother's voice. I page B. I'm on flight 303 first, non-stop to New York. I gave up pork, earthquakes, and the coast that I'm from. In my backpack, a stick of gum, plus some old rhymes that I wrote. The engine broke, smoke filled the cabins, losing pressure. The seat became a flotation device. What good is that? I grabbed my backpack, then blacked up, then blacked out. Ended up on the 8 train, 14th Street. Exit to pick up the 2 to go to Brooklyn. They called it Crooklyn. They gave me daps, I said good looking. I told them I was searching for the perfect beat. We be looking for the perfect beat. We be searching for the perfect beat, searching for the perfect beat. We be looking for the perfect beat. We be searching for the perfect beat, searching for the perfect beat. We be looking for the perfect beat. Scene 2, I seen these 2 members of this crew that I didn't like. Acted like he didn't see me. I hesitated cause I wasn't gonna say this shit, but if I didn't, that wouldn't be West Coast, now would it? So what you wanna do? What you wanna do? We spoke about the revolution, then came to the conclusion that the rhyme was our solution. I gave him retribution plus some styles I wasn't using, but during the confusion, somebody but shots. It was Mr. A&R. Smoke burning rubber from his car. I arose 2 toes, then chose to break left to the train label E on the wall. We go 161. I hit up IZ93. The kids I was with didn't tag, so I reached in my backpack and grabbed a bag of that high-powered metaphoric flower paraphrase it, however, it doesn't make a difference. I told them I was searching for the perfect beat. They knew some kids who lived right up the street, Fulton Ave. The heat was getting hot, my feet couldn't take it. I'm thinking these all the brakes of the train skidded to a halt. We joked, I bolted out the back, leaving my blunt, my brothers, and my East Coast contact. In fact, similarity sounded in the mist. I thought the world was about to end, and then I heard this.